Today, we move forward with deeper insights on the AI literacy and upskilling pathways for educators that will further empower us to integrate generative AI tools effectively into teaching practices. May I now invite Lavanya to introduce the speaker of the day?
Thank you, Sadashivam. Good evening, everyone. It is my absolute honor to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Mr. Shubham. Mr. Shubham is an accomplished AI educator, strategic consultant, and TEDx speaker, known for his remarkable ability to bridge the gap between technology and education. With a track record of training over 30,000 learners across industry and academia, he brings both depth and practicality to the field of AI education. Currently serving as an IIT faculty member and doctoral researcher, Mr. Subham actively advises on AI adaptation, digital transformation, and learning and development strategies. His impact spans across global led workshops, corporate training sessions, and academic lectures at esteemed institutions such as IIT Patna and NMIMS. Beyond the classroom, he is also a published author, podcaster, and holds recognition as a certified Apple teacher, Microsoft Innovative Educator, and LinkedIn's top voice in IT consulting. His interdisciplinary expertise in technology, education, and marketing continues to inspire and empower educators and professionals alike. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Subham. We are truly privileged to have him with us today. The session is all yours.
Thank you so much, team, for a wonderful introduction and good evening, everyone. So let's get started with our today's session. So, how many of you are making use of Chat GPT for your work nowadays? If yes, please write yes in the chat section. So, generative AI is the exciting frontier in tech where you give a particular statement, you give an instruction, and you get the output in accordance with what you write. So, in simple words, this is prompting. As you guys rightly said, you have to give the right prompt. So, our prompt is being queued, and I have just said the process of photosynthesis. Now, if I have to explain something to a student, like instead of like working on a hand drawn diagram, this is another way to do it where you customize learning. You make it even more simpler. You break it down with these AI models and show it in such a way that different kinds of learners, like visual, auditory, kinesthetic, all kinds of learners would be able to grasp what you are explaining, what you are trying to show them. So it is being generated, and we all know what is photosynthesis. So let's test what it is helping us with. So what it could create is this. So I think it zoomed on the leaves and it is showing us some part of it, but not exactly the whole process. It is still in the process, I suppose. Yeah. So I hope you guys got the central idea what I'm trying to say here. Yeah. So this is how you can actually explain concepts or tough ideas or thoughts, whatever you want to do. I have another wonderful tool which I want to share with all of you is Idea Map. So Idea Map is a tool which can help you to brainstorm, which can help you to ideate on different thoughts that you have in your mind. So let's say, just give me a topic maybe in the class. What topic you want to maybe think upon? Let's talk on one topic. Give me a topic in the chat section and we'll do it live. Effect of social media. Okay, perfect. I'll take this. Effect of social media. I'll just pick this up and I'm going to ideamap.ai. So now I am trying to do something with this topic. I want to like probably deliver a lecture, or maybe I want to explain the actual effects. So I am just writing effect of social media and I just clicked on like brainstorm. Now you see the quality of thoughts, the ideas that it would help me map. And that is the beauty with this. And this is a free tool again. I could have 5 trials. I deleted one. So you see, we said effect of social media. It is trying to create those maps around it. And once it is done, I'll zoom in and show you what exactly it has created. So I just gave the topic effects of social media and it has started generating a range of ideas, an array of ideas, and I can make use of these concepts to maybe uh, plan my talk or presentation, what I have to deliver. I'll just zoom in now. Yes, it is ready. So we just gave a topic here on idea map, that is effect of social media. So it has given me psychological effects. Now you guys can validate whether the answers are really correct. So it says mental health concerns, self-esteem and body language, emotional support, cognitive overload, cyberbullying. Okay, fantastic. Social and cultural changes, cultural trends, political engagement. Fine. This is also nice. Entertainment and leisure, what we have is here. Then educational impact is also here. So ultimately, whatever topic I give, it will think on it from various perspectives and give me exactly what I should, what should be my key points on which I should talk or discuss upon. So this is the beauty with ideamap.ai. I hope everyone is with me. If yes, if you liked it, please write yes in the chat section. Super. Fantastic. So you can make use of ideamap.ai for this, like, ideation process, or maybe crafting your thoughts in the right manner. That is the beauty with idea map. Now I want to ask you all, how many of you have made use of Gamma app? You know what is Gamma app? Yes. So yes, you have used it for presentation. Fantastic. Now, one popular question which I generally get is, sir, we know what is Gamma app, but we want to have our own content there. We don't want Gamma to generate any new content. We will give the outline, and accordingly, the content should get generated. So, are you guys excited to know how can you do that? So let's say you have your own script, you have your own thoughts, what you want to actually showcase. But when you go to Gamma and just follow the basic procedure, like just enter the topic and it gets generated, it creates some new ideas or thoughts, and it is not matching with what you had planned. So now you have your own script, or maybe you have your own flow. You have your set of information that you want on the presentation in that wonderfully crafted presentation. So we'll do it in that manner. So for Gamma, like, I don't have anything ready as of now. So I'll do one thing. I'll just pick this same topic, quantum computing, and I'll write on Chat GPT, hello GPT. I want to create a 10 slide presentation on quantum computing using Gamma app. Fine. So can you help me with the content strategy I should follow? I want to make use of paste in text option. Customize my content and preserve what I finalize. So you see, I have crafted a prompt here, and specifically I have asked GPT to help me with what should be my slide by slide content strategy. So instead of me just going on Gamma app and searching for, like, let's say, create a presentation on quantum computing, now I am getting a slide by slide content strategy which I can make use of and take it there. Okay. So what I will do is I will just take these points, maybe from here. I'll just pick it up till this slide 10. Then I'll go to Gamma app and I'll make use of this paste in text option. So here I paste the text, whatever text I have. And here I say, I want to create a presentation on quantum computing. Here I have options to, like, create a presentation, a web page, a document, or for social media post, or whatever creative I want. I can have the different styles. Maybe I need a traditional presentation, that is possible. If I need 4:3, that is the size, the tall size of the presentation, even that is possible. So here I have added the text, and I have given an outline here. So I'll just click generate notes, generate from notes or an outline. Okay. So I'll continue to the prompt editor. You could also import your PDF file or whatever you have. So see, now it has broken it down into different slides. Now, if you see, I added this thing. It was not initially existent. So I can delete this because I can only generate 10 cards for free. If I go for the 11th card, it will say you need to upgrade, right? So making use of free tool again, the 10 is the maximum that I can do with free. And here I want to preserve my original content, right? I don't want to change, I don't want it to generate anything. If I want to, if I want the Gamma app to add its own thoughts and ideas, I can select detailed, extensive, minimal, concise. Then who am I writing it for professionals interested in emerging technologies. Okay, if I want to change anything here, I can do that. Output language, I want to keep English, for instance. So I just go to English India. And images, if I want to change the source, I can do that. Or else I just keep it AI images. Again, if I want to add any mood, styles, colors, brand colors, I can do that here. Model, which model I want to use, so generally they have it all set. And yes, so left side is done. If I want to condense the text, I can do that. If I want to preserve the existing text, now I want to preserve the existing text, so I'm just keeping it on the preserve mode. And you see the titles are broken down into exactly the same way how I want it to be. Now I know, like, for one presentation it's gonna cost me 40, and I will just say keep the language simple, easy to understand, with relevant images. So that's where I say continue. Now I have the option to select what kind of design or style my presentation should look like. So I can select maybe the darker theme or a lighter theme maybe. So whichever suits my presentation or my style, I can select. So let's say maybe for my presentation, I like this one. So I select this and I go for generate. So now I had my outline ready, and I'm now making use of Gamma app to create my presentation, and that too, like, in my structure, the way I want it, right? So even you can do this if you have a document ready, or maybe a old presentation which you are referring to. You can just pick information from that presentation and add it here and paste in text, and you see a beautiful presentation will be ready for you on the same lines which you want it to be. So here my presentation is set, and I can even preview it. So what quantum computing is, if I want to change any image, even that is possible. And easily it is, like, it also has transitions and animation. So let's say if I don't like one image here, one second. Yeah, I don't like any image here. I can even modify that image. That is possible. So let's say this image is something that I don't understand. Why is it here? So I can either change the focus point. If I change the focus point, maybe I will see something, but I don't see, like, it is a worthy image. I want to change the image here. So I can click on edit image, enhance the prompt maybe, and then generate. So now the image will be replaced. Specifically, whichever image I want to replace, I can do that. That is the beauty. Now, okay, this image is somewhat better than the previous one. If I want to change the card styling, if I want it on the left side, or maybe on the right side, or maybe on the background, on the top, whichever way I want it, I can change the restyling part. And that's how, like, my whole presentation for 10 slides is done. The best part is you can download it, you can export it in PDF form. So I'll just export it in PDF, PowerPoint, Google Slides, PNGs. So let's say you want to have it in the PDF form, you want to show it somewhere. You see the presentation quality here. The only catch here is it gets a watermark, but that's okay. Like, we're making use of a free tool here anyways. And one pro tip, if you want to hide it, you can even hide it by adding a white patch or the background patch here. So that's where you can easily produce content. I hope you guys liked this demonstration as well. And this is how you can preserve your own content and create wonderful content for people out there. Super. So, coming back to our Google AI Studio, now one thing that educators generally struggle with is if you are learning a new software, or maybe you are not sure who can help you. Maybe you're learning at a very different time, maybe like late in the night or early in the morning, and you don't have anyone to help you. So, the easiest way that we generally try to do is we go on YouTube and we try to search. But what if I tell you you can talk with the artificial intelligence model, just like how you talk to a human, how we are communicating right now on a Google Meet or online call, and that's where it can help you solve your problem. Do you want to try that? Like talking to the AI model, just like we are communicating right now on a meeting and learning different things, solving our problems on our own. Super. So now I'm going to make use of this feature. Some part of it would be restricted for me because I'm currently making use of my camera on Google Meet, but like I'll show you whatever is possible with this. Hey Gemini, can you hear me? Yeah, so I wanted to know about quantum computing. Can you help me understand what it is in a simple manner? No, I created a presentation on quantum computing. Can you review it and tell me how much would you score it out of 10? No, I will do one thing. I will just share my screen and then you can probably help me, I suppose. Yeah, so I have shared my screen. You have my presentation now in front of you. Tell me how it looks to you. Maybe you can focus on all these aspects and I will show you the presentation in one go. Then you tell me how much would you rate it out of 10. Okay. Sure. I'm just scrolling through the presentation. Yes, I'm done. So, how much would you rate this presentation out of 10? What changes do you think I should make in my current presentation so that I would score 10 out of 10 according to you? How can I do that? Can you help me understand specifically? So this is another benefit that we have with this kind of tech, where I can get it reviewed, I can get it like understood well. If I want to convey something and I'm not able to present it in that manner, there is AI model at my disposal which can help me make it better before sharing it ahead with our superiors or seniors. So how is this for all of you? Did you guys like it? Super. Okay. What about the rest? Are you guys making use of these tools already? Not yet, but you should definitely try. I would suggest you should definitely try these tools because these will help you amplify your processes and speed up your processes in general. Okay. So this is the way you can like communicate. And there's another feature where I can even like I'll have to restart the stream, but I can even turn on the web camera. Now web camera is busy here, but if I just turn on my web camera and show it this mobile phone or anything, it can even detect image and like help you understand what is that image or what is it exactly about. So there is a talk feature, there is a webcam feature, there is also a share screen feature which you can make use of. Fantastic. Here is the creativity aspect. If you want to generate maybe a song, I can show you how to generate even a song. Yeah. So anyone, give me a name for whom I should generate a song, maybe a birthday song. Give me a name.
Praveen.
Praveen. Okay, fantastic. So let's go to this tool, and I have just copied the lyrics of Bar Bar Din Ye Aaye, birthday song, Happy Birthday to You song, and I am saying Praveen. Okay. So this is what I got from GPT. If you want to write your own lyrics, you can do that. For now, just because we all have to understand how it works, I am just giving a common example. So this is the popular birthday song sang by Sonu Nigam ji, and before that, many prominent singers have sang this. I am just changing this name from any other name to Praveen. Okay. Customized song for Praveen coming here. The second thing that I can do is I can probably also change the mood of the song if I have to add the vibe or if I have to change any aspect of it. So I make it modern. Okay. And if that's it, like in the free version, I get, and I can also make only an instrumental version out of it. But for now, I want to make an original song. I'm clicking on generate. So here it is generating two sets of songs for me. And it is like a customized birthday song for Praveen. So here you see it is generating it in parallel, and this is a free tool which you can make use of. It crashes sometimes because it has a lot of users, concurrent users, but that's okay. Yeah, we have Praveen's songs here.
Happy birthday to you, Praveen. Happy birthday to you.
Very nice, Shubham sir. Very nice.
Yeah. So it added the word Praveen somehow in the first version. Again, in the second version, let's listen to it.
बार बार दिन ये आए बार बार.
And that's how the magic is. So
It's
it
really
says,
fantastic, Shubham sir.
thank you. So you can like customize your wishes, you can customize a lot much using AI. That is all possible, and it's just that you need to know how much you have to share with these AI models. So I'll come to some critical aspects. So this is an important slide which I want you all to focus upon. The first, I think you guys can see my screen now. Yes, please confirm. I hope you guys can see my screen. Yes, okay, perfect. So the first thing is that AI should be your co-pilot. Think of generative AI tools as your co-pilot. It should not be the pilot of your plane. So you should be the one who should decide which tool should be used when and how much. So don't rely completely on AI tools, but of course make use of AI tools smartly so that it can save you a lot of time, effort, and energy. AI is not perfect. Secondly, like as we heard the outputs or we saw the outputs, at some points it was making mistakes, minor mistakes, or maybe my inputs were not clear enough for it. So you need to understand that AI can also make mistakes. It is not perfect. So don't blindly trust on it all the time. It is dependent on data. And if the data quality is compromised, if the data quality is not perfect, not accurate, then of course the outputs that we would get would also be like manipulated, compromised. So it is important to understand. Again, always fact check. So do check the facts thoroughly before like concluding or just like surfing information using any AI model, or not any specific company, but I'm saying in general, whenever you are making use of artificial intelligence models, be very sure that yes, you are sure like making use of these references, or you are backtracking to the original source so that there is a fact checking activity you are performing. Beware of bias. So let's say if the data on which it was trained is more favorable for US country, or maybe like China, or maybe any particular country from where the model was developed or integrated. So in that case, the outputs that you would get would also be biased. Hence, it is important to understand that different AI models can be biased depending on the kind of data, the training that it was provided with. Hence, you should be aware of the bias aspect of it. Again, citing your sources is super critical. Wherever you are referring to some other source, or when you are making use of any other source to like amplify your presentation thought process, do mention the original source as well, because ethically it is super important to like highlight from where did you get that idea or thought, and that's how you are becoming an ethical creator. So it is super important to like understand how are we making use of AI responsibly. Again, protect your information, very important. Currently, like, we saw the Ghibli image trend which came 2-3 months ago. People were just sharing their images like anything, and they were creating those Ghibli images using Chat GPT Delhi. But one important thing that I want to highlight here is, if you just read insights or maybe on some blogs, you would find Chat GPT was not good in terms of image creation initially, like 4 or 5 months ago. But since the Ghibli image trend came in, we all gave our original photographs to this model. This model gave us the animated output, but of course it got trained on how humans actually look like, right? That's where we shared our data, and now we are like, AI is really coming for all of us. But of course we are also the ones who are contributing to it, right? So it is super important that we only share that data which is actually necessary. We are not sharing any confidential data, personal data, images. It is not a right thing to do. If you have a text thing, if you want to get a text output, that's okay. If you want to get like video, what we did right now, that's okay, because I'm not sharing any private information as such. I'm just making use of these models to give me the output that I am looking for without compromising on my privacy. So protecting your information is super critical here. And yes, mind your well-being as well, because I see many people are now addicted to these AI models, and blindly they just follow every advice that these models give. At many conferences when I speak, I always highlight and ensure that I highlight this point, that please mind your mental well-being, because if you are completely attached to the LLM, tomorrow even for smallest decisions you will just ask the LLM, what should I do? And your decision making capabilities, your power is somehow hampered there. So it is super important that you mind your mental health, well-being, and take care of yourself. So with these critical points, I would like to come back to all of you and just want to understand, like, what did you learn from today's session? And one thing which I generally like to do is, like, I have this, I'll just show you quickly. Yeah, so whenever I do any such sessions, so this is my LinkedIn. Maybe like if you guys have any questions ahead, so you can just ask me and we can connect sometime. Additionally, if you feel like you want to learn these AI tools in detail, so I've tried to create a repository of all these tools which I showed you. Some of these tools are here already. You can refer to this channel. Here you would find detailed resources around like how to make use of those AI models. I have tried to create tutorials around it. And that's my organization. We focus on human plus AI DTI, that is Delta the Innovators. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I will just share this link with you. There's a form here which you guys can fill in, and I will pass you this presentation and some more resources. So that is what can help you in terms of navigating through your AI journey. So I've passed you the link as well. And one case study which I also want to share, because we are here right now. So this is my book which I recently wrote like 6 months ago on innovate, that is titled as Innovate with Responsible Artificial Intelligence. And this is a case study which I presented last week at an international conference. So we, like, as a company, have helped the government of Maharashtra save 1,000+ hours. So even at my TED talk and different aspects on which we are working on currently, we understood that with AI we can fast track our processes, amplify our thought process. So it is super important that we make use of such tools. There are some handful of tools which we discussed today. These are again what we tried there at the government project. And yes, this is how it was executed on ground. So that's how you can also create very good impact, gather very good results with AI. The only thing is you need to be updated, and you need to constantly keep on learning new things. That's how it is going to happen. So that's about today's session. I hope if you have any questions, you can ask those in the chat section. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. What were your key takeaways? If you guys want to share something in the chat section, or maybe come on the mic or
Sir,
speak.
where we can get the link to fill the form, sir?
Yeah, sure. I'll just reshare it once again. So here is the link once again. And what were your key takeaways, everyone? If you want to, like, if anyone wants to take up the mic or say something, if you have any questions, please ask me. I would be more than happy to answer those. And yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I had a great, thank you so much, sir, for the knowledge that you shared. The
Thank you,
app,
ma'am.
the AI, that is idea map, the refusion, everything was very good. I tried the idea map when you were trying the same topic, but the
Yeah.
answer little bit what was different actually. The
Yes.
So AI doesn't give the same answer to every time.
Ma'am, I'll tell you one thing. If all of us are currently, like, around 54 of us are in the room, if all of us try to make use of the same model and ask the same question, if we give the same prompt, still all of us will get different set of answers. This is because every time when a model is trying to look for an answer, it will try to create something new. And if it sees concurrent searches being done on that topic, it will try to fetch more information around it. So even if we all make use of, let's say, chat gpt or idea map at the same time using the same prompt, there will be a different output that it will generate. It might be similar, but of course, like in many cases, it won't be word to word exact copy of it.
And the Gamma app was also good, sir. Merging
Thank you.
Gamma with this Chat GPT was great, sir. I didn't never use that in before. Only Gamma had used, but not like this. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Anyone else would like to share?
Shubham sir, thank you
Yes,
for the
ma'am.
wonderful session.
Thank you.
One observation, I would like to know from your input on that. In
Sure.
today's newspaper, there's a Mint newspaper,
Mhm.
uh, there's a very big article which is talking about that search or usage of generative AI
Mhm.
has grown very, very fast, even that has not been actually assumed or forecasted. So, what is in your perspective, whether it is we are moving in a right direction or we're moving in a wrong direction?
It's a very good question, ma'am. Thank you for highlighting that. We are currently, like, on the stage, on the verge of exploring different AI tools. It's good for, like, you could say, helping our curiosity get some directions. But in a way, like, there are two aspects to it, if I have to tell you. So there is a popular theory in, like, long back, uh, called as the two sigma theory, the two sigma problem. Okay. And at that point, the scientist who actually discovered this, he was researching on, like, let's say, if I enter into a classroom of students, just how we have our traditional learning method. So here, if I come as a professor and I try to teach, like, the original, like the old method, like that, I just go and I start writing on the blackboard or the whiteboard, and everybody else is just grasping knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
So in that fashion, one way. And the other way to do it is using AI models. When you have AI models for personalized learning. So if you remember the movie Tare Zameen Par, which had come long back, where there was a kid who was not
Yes,
much.
I know.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's where, like, when this kid got personalized attention from his mentor, he could perform exceptionally well. So AI can be that mentor. That is the concept that I'm trying to pitch here. And the two sigma problem was also highlighting the same. That if it is possible, like, all of us are different kinds of learners, first thing. So it is not possible that we can have one size fits for all solution. So similarly, it cannot be like one person is delivering and everybody will be able to grasp it at the same level or at the same extent. And that's where AI can help. But of course, the other critical aspect to it is that it is also killing a lot of imagination, like, getting people to, like, think on whether we will really survive. There is a lot of, like, discontent currently in the market, thinking on whether we will be replaced from because of this AI thing coming up. And many companies are also, like, just in the process of transitioning. So when I delivered a session at Affinity Global recently, Affinity is the one which does Netflix advertisements, so it is a global partner. And when I did it there, so they were also worried. So how would it be in terms of marketing? If AI can do right from setting up the campaign to like generating images to like also scheduling it and everything, then why is a manager required? But here the answer to this query is that as calculators came in long back, so we initially were like, people were very like frightened when calculators came out, thinking that okay, now all accountants would lose their job, all people who do mathematical calculations would lose their jobs. But that did not become the scenario. Instead, now everybody, all of us, almost all of us, make use of calculators to make our calculations, right? We do our calculations using calculators. Similarly, we will make use of AI to simplify our process to get our work done. It won't exactly replace all the jobs, but it will also like create new jobs, take out some redundant jobs. That's how the scenario would be.
Only one dilemma what we as a faculty feels, whether
Yeah.
we should tell all these apps to a student or not. Only one
No,
dilemma. Because
ma'am, see, for every problem, there is a solution. So let's say even if you tell them these applications, you must be already aware of like there are different websites like Google has Google Synth, I suppose. Then there are duplicators, small SEO check, right? Again, Quillbot. These are also the tools which can
Quillbot,
detect, right?
yeah,
These are popular tools
Brahmani,
which can,
Quillbot, yes.
yes, which can detect if AI was used for content or maybe
Yeah,
like research purposes. So for every problem, there is a remedy. And I also come from the background of open source technologies. So in open source, if you
okay.
integrate, so
I
it is
know.
really helpful.
But sir, is a wonderful, wonderful session, and
Thank you.
especially for the faculty members, where we spend a lot of time in preparing PPTs on either on PPTs or on Canva. But yes, these tools will definitely give us a lot of food of thought in terms of creativity. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Anyone else in the room would like to say something? Maybe if you have any questions, would like to take those now. If you have any feedback for me, was I too fast? Was I too slow? Please tell me.
Subham, the session was very, very excellent, and I
Thank you,
again
ma'am.
think that this 1 hour is not enough for a person like you to deliberate all your assimilated knowledge. We have given
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
just
Thank you.
very less time to interact with our participants. In future, we will surely connect with you on the same platform when we are organizing a conference. Do
Sure,
please come down to Chennai, right?
definitely, ma'am.
So
Thank
you
you.
can
Thank you so
have
much.
a full-time deliberations with the participants. Thank you, Shubham. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Oh,
There is a vote of
with
thanks, Shubham, for 2 minutes.
Oh,
We can.
okay. Sure, sure, ma'am.
our
Sure. Okay.
sorry,
Thank you. Thank
like
you.
to with that, I'd like to give a word of thanks. Like, thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Subham Shah, for that truly insightful session on AI literacy and upskilling pathways for educators. Your perspective and real-world experience demonstrated through the use of real-time applications have been incredibly enlightening. I particularly resonate with your powerful message that we should be the pilot of the plane, not the AI, emphasizing the crucial importance of ethics and privacy in its implementation. Your session has genuinely illuminated how AI can be a powerful ally in education rather than just a competitor. On behalf of all the participants, I extend a heartfelt gratitude for taking the time to be with us today, for inspiring us through your words and work. I would now request everyone to kindly turn on your camera for a photo session.